Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. So this is how the hosts line up today. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it? The 4-3-3 gives you the three in midfield, which managers like to have that extra solidity.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking at the two wide lads up top. They are more central strikers, trying to do a job. Be interested to see how they get on.
So here we go, we're underway here. Well, the goalkeeper can just come out and pick that up. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Good play, one-on-one. Well, here comes the support. Well, that's a great goal, and the home team have taken the lead. Even the goal scorer wasn't sure that that was going in, Alan. He was waiting, and now he's celebrating.
Yeah, his teammate there was actually getting ready to knock in the rebound, but it's gone in, and it's a good goal.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. On to the attack now. Here's the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Oh, he's through. Played into the middle. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. Lovely one-touch football. Able to ease the pressure by that interception. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe. The attack has fizzled out here, goal kick. Well, that's not even close. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. No advantage here, the referee stopped it for offside. Very good stop here. And it's gone for a corner. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. And that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Keeper's in trouble now. Oh, in goes the cross. The real chance for an equaliser there.
That's when the top strikers deliver. Now, he's not a bad player, but he's let himself down there.
Further thoughts, Alan, on this important goal? And now the shot! So close to getting level again. The assistant has raised the flag for offside. This cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Into the attacking third. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. It could be a chance. What a goal! Well, it must be great to be a striker in this team when you've got this sort of approach play, and the setup for him was super.
Well, it was, and I think as a striker, you know the chance is going to keep on coming, and that gives you an awful amount of confidence, and he showed it there.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Restarting at 2-0. Half-time.
Substitution.
And it's going to be 2 changes here. So the referee's happy, and the second half gets underway. To score! Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. And now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. Well, he's got support here. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Here's a chance. Oh, fantastic goal. He Yes, it's a goal from the substitute, and he's quickly made his mark on proceedings here. That's given them a comfortable situation here, 3-0 as the game gets underway. Substitute coming up for the away team. The keeper might be needed again, he didn't hang on to the ball. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Jeff Shreves in the know, down by the benches.
Substitution. Going on now is number 15.
He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first, quite easily, actually. So players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Kept the ball, he's just dinked it past an opponent. This could be a chance. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the... Ball well. Oh, that's an own goal. It's his responsibility. It's definitely an own goal.
It is. You'd like to try and defend him, but he just didn't make up his mind quickly enough there.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Well, those defenders will be furious with that because they were seeing the game out quite comfortably, it seemed, but a little bit of loss of concentration, and they've lost a goal.
Yeah, maybe you can understand it. It's been so easy for them out there that they've taken the foot off the gas.
This could be it. It is a goal by the keeper. The Goalkeeper left totally isolated here, and the two attackers just worked it past them for a simple goal.
Yeah, they used their heads, the lad in possession didn't try and go for glory. He knew when to release the pass and he did just that.
It is now an extraordinary lead, and you could say really game over. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. There's only a minute to go. They've signalled it will be one extra minute. There goes the cross. This might be it. That's a good effort, really. There we are, final whistle. Well then, cup ties. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
This is the home team lineup. Let's look at the formation here, and this is just a guide, let's be clear. Certainly four at the back. Where do they go from there?
Yeah, a little bit unusual with those three midfielders providing the stability behind that lad who will be trying to find pockets of space behind the two strikers.
Can he do it? In the middle is Mikel. Good work by the goalkeeper. He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
Yeah, he's one of the best 1-2 touch players around. He really does see the picture quickly.
Could be dangerous. And the cross coming in. Well, it will be dealt with easily by the defenders there. It wasn't a great cross in truth. Now they can build from the back, the opposition. Really strong play in the tackle. Well, it will be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw here. Attacking well here. He's lost control. The break is definitely on. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Good vision to be able to switch the play there. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Here's a chance to attack. Ah, that's one he'd like to see again, a back heel, brilliant. Mikel. Totally done the defender. The shot's on! Many players are two-footed, but this player isn't. And I'm afraid you've just seen an illustration of that.
Yeah, it's not something you look back on with much pride, that, because he should be better with his weaker foot.
He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Well, he's got his fist to it. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. They're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. he's looking for support. And shoots! Oh, great work by the keeper. Corner. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. A minute to go of added time. Well, we're halfway through. A drastic decision here from the manager to use all the substitutes that he's allowed in one go. Just to flick on with the header, they kept possession. Again, a chance maybe to get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. That's across the field to try and switch the play. Well, he's been in the game, hasn't he? That's the best we can say for him. But not everything he's tried has come off.
The opposition defence have marshalled him expertly so far. No chances really for the lad.
Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block.
Substitution, in the field is number 9.
Possession given away once more. And it'll go into the middle now. However the game changes, there's always place for headed clearances like that. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Attacking well here. So they can regroup now at a goal kick. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Goes for goal! Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Had to tackle there to concede the corner. It's the best part of being a football supporter, those last few minutes when you know your team is going to win.
Yeah, these occasions when you're confident that your team are going to win through, you can sing your songs and just enjoy the whole experience.
Well, it's a corner, it's always a chance, but not taken like that.
I tell you what, I don't think he'll be on the next corner after that effort.
Where there's life, there's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be coming their way in the next few moments.
He spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. He's going to cross it. Here's a chance. Well, it was a big opportunity and it's turned out to be a very big miss.
Well, he's just swung the boot at it, and in the end, it flew by an absolute mile. So, really, the wrong decision from him.
Could be dangerous. Now the shot! Not quite sure how he's managed to miss by so big a margin.
Well, I don't know if that took a bobble or whatever, but it was a horrendous miss kick.
Goes across. Good work by the goalkeeper. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. The referee has brought a halt to it, that's full time. A very good contest, Alan. Hello, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Yeah, this should be a cracker today. Really looking forward to it.
team lineup. Victor Wanyama plays with McDonald Mariga in central midfield, and today it's just the one striker in the side. And the cross coming in. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. It's a poor touch and the possession's gone away. Does love having the ball, this fella. Just lent it to his teammate for a moment. Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
3 in his last 3 games. That's top class from the striker.
He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Donald Mariga. Victor Wanyama. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. Victor Wanyama trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Possession changes feet. Well, the flag's up, and he's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Well, they've lost the ball. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble, and the ball gets to here. Giving the ball away now. This could be it, and shoots! Trying to score with a one-touch.
Well, in hindsight, you know, I think he could have taken a touch before shooting, but he decided to hit it first time, and it was the wrong decision.
That's cut out. Victor Wanyama. The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Here's the cross. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Well, it's 1 minute added on. Thought it might be more than that. Here comes the cross. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. Well, that is half-time. It can only get better, Alan.
Can only get better. I've forgotten that first half already. Let's hope for something slightly more inventive after the break.
Victor Wanyama. He might be through. The shot's on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. No doubt that's a corner. The corner. And a poor one.
Well, the defending team handled that so easily. You expected more.
Well, that is going to be the goalkeeper's quite straightforwardly, quite simply, and he can pick the ball up. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Now a throw-in.
Substitution going on now is number 15.
Gonna cross it. Goal kick now. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
He worked hard enough, but just didn't come off for him. But he's got another half to put things right.
Attacking now. He's got his shot off now. He's right in. Goal! A goal, really, almost from another planet.
Oh, that's a lovely poacher's goal. Johnny on the spot to tap it home.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. He's avoided that sliding challenge. Space to try and hit it now. Oh, it's in there.
And he's just hit it so hard that it's gone over the keeper's head and he hasn't got time to react.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. That's going to be a corner. Still trying to get themselves back into the game. Credit for that, but not for their shooting. Quick look at the goal again.
Well, I think he just thinks he's got to hit this one hard and he's going to score, and he was right.
Victor Wanyama. And he's moved in. Shot on! Going for more glory, even though they're already in the lead. And in goes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. The keeper's given the ball away. Fine cross. And he's up for the header. The header, and it's just off the mark.
Well, from that distance, I thought he might have tucked it away, but, well, maybe next time.
Given the ball away now. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. It will be a kick for the goalkeeper, goal kick. It's the best part of being a football supporter, those last few minutes when you know your team is going to win.
Yeah, these occasions when you're confident that your team are going to win through, you can sing your songs and just enjoy the whole experience.
That certainly helps the goalkeeper and those in the middle to stop the cross like that. Victor Wanyama. I don't know whether they'll be able to keep this up, Alan, but they've made a great start and they've still got the lead. This could be it. It's good to win the ball back because the counter-attack was looming rather large. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. The shot's on! Oh, so close, off the bar. Victor Wanyama. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Cross comes in now. On the cross, blocked well by the defender. I wonder whether the goalkeeper can get his head to this corner. And here's the header. Referee says that's that. A confirmation then of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they sound...
Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. The line-up for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Abdulmajid Al-Rashidi is our referee for this game. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It's going to be his throw here. And shoots! Great stop. It's a corner. And he's in there with a header. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. And this is going to be a throw. Well, no delay here. There's good progress with this attack. Fine cross. It's gone out for a throw. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Presented possession to the opposition now. Could be dangerous. Goes for goal! It's a poor shot really in the circumstances. Shot on! Very good stop here. Oh, great work by the keeper. Well, this corner to come, and it could break the game open again for them. The corner, and a poor one.
Well, the defending team handled that so easily, you expected more.
Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Got it back again. Here's a chance. Oh, fine chance to get the first goal here.
Well, the crowd thought he'd scored there, and I did, I must admit.
The break is definitely on. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. Space for the shot! Nowhere near the goal, actually. That was a fantastic save, Alan Smith.
Well, it's all about reactions. They were razor sharp there.
Cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Not much in that. It was a whisker wide of the post. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. It's looking good, this move. Chance to get the ball in the box. He's going to cross it. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Well, that is... And now the second period, the second half is underway. What a good tackle that was. Very well timed. There goes the cross. No one could... Get there to reach the cross.
Substitution on the field. Going on the field is number 9.
Oh, he's through. And now the shot! Over the bar and the chance is gone. Poor touch and the possession's gone away. We see a substitute coming on. He's got his shot off now. Well, the shot's well off target and the defender's relieved, but they played a part, I think.
Well, they did. They didn't pick him up initially, but they just did enough to close him down.
Chance to cross it. For goal! Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Here's a chance to attack. And in goes the cross. And he's kept the ball out of the penalty area with that block, the defender.
Substitution going on is number 18.
And he's in there with a header. Substitute coming up for the away team. Shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. On the attack here. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Here's the cross. And shoots! A very good game here, a tight one. They're trying to get themselves into a position to take the lead.
Number 9.
He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Cross coming in now. Well, that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Well, the goal this late should settle it in their favour. A winning goal, it seems, because we're dealing in the last few seconds of this marvellous match.
It would be a huge shock now if we saw any more action, but don't discount it. Well, you can understand the celebrations from not just him, but everybody in his team. That could be the vital goal here.
It is a bit risky, going back on the defensive, having scored. You invite pressure, and they believe they can deal with the pressure.
This manager is known for some unusual tactics. He's prepared to go away from the norm, and we've seen it here today. They got the goal with some aerial bombardment of the opposition's box, and now they might have to contend with the same.
Oh, in goes the cross. The counter-attack could be on here, because it was a poor ball, and they've got some free possession and a chance to get numbers forward. And that's the end of the match at 1-0.